Let me go straight to, let me start with the CFO. CFO, for how long have you been a CFO of that TVET college?
Since June 2019.
Press the mic, no?
Oh, sorry about that. Since June 2019, Honorable Member.
Okay, thank you very much. The regrets that the Honorable Member has just spoken about, did you have a post-audit action plan for those issues that were identified by the AG?
That's correct, Member.
Okay, I hope, can you share it with us?
Okay.
Please share it with us now. But second to that, what were the 3 critical issues that the Auditor General has identified, especially in line with your failures of internal controls?
Okay, thank you. In the main, we had some issues with our IT environment. That was number 1. Then another issue was on the review processes that we actually undertaken. As I indicated, we didn't have other layers that will normally assist in identifying issues that management could not pick up. So that was also the issue. Lastly was on the issue of also an area where we had some issues. Hence now we were forced, because some of the issues were factual in terms of the.
I'm going to plead with you not to play with words. When I say what are the 3 critical issues that the AG has identified, when you say that the IT environment, you are not clear as to what is the IT environment. What are those issues that, second to that, you'd speak of reviewal processes. What are you saying there? While you are referring to those questions that I've asked you, do you have an audit and risk committee now, as things stands? And when was it appointed?
Yes, we do have it now. Some of the members were appointed in October last year. Then the chairperson was appointed this year in January.
That is for internal audit or for risk?
For audit and risk committee. We do have.
Can you separate them? Because I believe they are not
okay.
Same committee.
In our case, we have an audit and risk committee, which is the reporting to the council. We also have our internal management committee, because the risk function is the responsibility of the management. So we do have the management risk committee.
No, thank you very much. Can you, in summary, prepare those 3 critical things? Don't speak of processes and environment that do not make sense, because we want to understand. You know, you'd have a post-audit action plan, but it might not necessarily be relevant to issues that the Auditor General is speaking of. So that's why I wanted you to give me that clarity.
Okay.
Maybe without necessarily moving, let me just jump to the DVC of Innovation, and I just forgot your charming. Yes. You said you've got an innovation strategy, let alone the fact that the Honorable Minister could not allow you to present it. You said but if I heard you said that it includes the placement of students, that strategy.
Yes.
Can you speak to the mic, ma?
The strategy for the placement of students must have a positive impact in that we have now, as an institution, if I look into the strategy, we have now given beneficiaries of placement. About 80% of our students have been placed, and they have successfully acquired their diploma. And we have also absorbed some of the students from the very placement that we did, even though it was outside or inside the institution or industry.
No, thank you very much, ma. While we are still there, you said that you have managed to achieve a placement of students. Can you probably tell us in which areas, specifically or stream, maybe just 3 that you have dealt placement with. And if you can probably confirm to me that, are you saying that in all of your campuses for the past 2 academic years, there's no student that can claim that he or she is sitting at home without placement, as a result, he or she could not complete his or her diploma?
One is the business studies.
Okay.
Another one is the artisanal development, where students were doing engineering and then they qualified. Others were doing electrical, others were doing marketing. All of them had their chance to be placed and acquired a diploma.
So there's no student out of your records, there's no student, all of these students that you have produced in the past 2 academic years, all of them, they are placed?
They were placed and they have achieved their diplomas, and some are absorbed into our institutions. Some were also even placed internationally in China.
Not a problem, not a problem. Can you give us that report of where and the number specifically per stream? And I just hope and believe that the number that you are speaking of will be aligned to your total number of students that you have produced at that particular year. Because if you have produced 200, let's say 200 students, the number of placements, all of it, when we combine them, it must be to that 200, in line with those different streams. We are speaking of innovation strategy, and I'm worried that students are raising a frustration of lack of constant Wi-Fi connection, and I think Honorable Kgabo has dealt with that issue. I would want to check with you in terms of your, the world is changing in terms of technological development. In your innovation strategy, what are your key 3 main technological advancement programs that you are currently pursuing that are aligned to the economic development growth of Eastern Cape?
Come again, Honorable
Okay.
Member. Just one sentence.
All right, but don't worry, there is a doctor in front of you who will summarize other things. You say your innovation strategy. The world is developing now. We are on the 4th industrial revolution, even though in South Africa we are still far. In terms of your innovation strategy, what are the 3 critical technological advancement program? Let alone your robotics. Everybody, your robotics, you don't have the necessary support material. That one I'll enter into it. I want to speak to your strategy. What are the 3 main programs that speaks to advancing technology? And those 3 programs that must be aligned to the economic growth path of the Eastern Cape. I think our intention is to develop skills that are relevant in terms of advancing the economy of the province, not only the province, including where the institution is situated. Tell me in terms of your strategy. Don't include robotics, because robotics already there is a question mark. Give me 3 programs that your strategy is speaking of.
Ocean economy.
Ocean economy.
Yes.
What's happening with ocean economy? Talk
Ocean
to me.
economy.
Take me into confidence.
No.
I am literally, my knowledge is limited in terms of academic space. So talk to me as a person who knows nothing. Chairperson, I'm just summarizing. I just want to get the clarity of strategy, because I'm worried about the state of our TVET colleges that must respond to the relevant strategies. If departments of TVET colleges are unable to present a strategy that speaks to what we want to achieve, then it means that our problems are not only in the finances, but are equally aligned to the type of skill that we are developing. That's why we've got students sitting at home claiming that they are not getting an opportunity to be employed, because you are providing them with irrelevant strategies. Talk to me with those 3 strategies. You spoke of ocean economy. Tell me, what is that thing of ocean economy? The 3 things, but briefly, just taking me into confidence. And don't forget to share the strategy, man. Chairman, I'm in the process of talking here. I think I'm stuttering. These people, since morning, I'm feeling disorganized, man. Babuima man, and that is Zungu. I know, man. I'm sure you got my question. Chairperson, I just wanted to raise that discomfort ever since I got into this meeting room. I'm sweating, I'm feeling disorganized. I've even pleaded for the intervention of Honorable Kgabo there in terms of them doing so by the floor. But I'm waiting for my response. Can you speak to those three?
One is ocean economy, where we're talking about maritime courses.
Is ocean economy, yes?
Yes, maritime. Those are maritime.
Yes. Ocean economy number one is fine. Let's go. I'm trying to manage the time of the chair.
All right, Ndate. Another one is cyber security, where we're trying to upgrade our students' ability to look into the internet and Wi-Fi and everything. And then the third one is Internet of Things.
Students are claiming that the labs where all of those strategies, all of those programs are supposed to be being taught, the labs are not in good condition. There is that claim from the student. Yeah. I think in summary, Chair, I'll just submit my things in writing. Can I just check the qualification of the not the CFO, the Deputy Principal. I'm just not sure of your terminology.
Thank you very much, Honorable Kgabo. Please close the mic. What is that? Is that the point of order?
No, before we move, we go out, I wanted to make a request because we're leaving.
Okay.
It's a short request, Chair.
What is that? You are leaving at 12:30?
No, the meeting's at 12:30, Chair. We must be in the office and ready, prepared.
Okay.
Yes. Chairperson, I want to request that NSFAS, the Deputy Principal Academic provides the committee with a report of the students that were only paid by the 3rd of June by NSFAS from 2024 academic year. Just the report of those students academically, so that we study the impact that outstanding payments had on the academic aspect of the lives of the students. So that report to the committee, please. All those students.
Yes, you should have sent that in writing to the chair. I was going to ask the CFO, because that's the CFO will know who has NSFAS paid to. You also have
there's a response that was left behind, Chair. Sorry, that I didn't during my time. It wasn't answered. So please, can I get it before I leave? The 1 year, how many textbooks did we get out of 2 million? The CFO was checking.
Yeah, you see, when we have time, that's not when the time rings. I'm supposed to cut you. Then you ask 10 questions. I'm saying to you, I'm giving you 1 minute to wrap up. You ask 10 questions. But that question, 10 questions and answers, they take 8 minutes. So instead of having 9 minutes, so that all of us can have our time, because we also have a fiscal framework that we must attend to on time today. And then you guys are leaving. Other members want to have their time to ask these people. They will send it to us in writing, because it's 5 to 12. By 1, we will be out. We will be out of here. Honorable van der Walt.
Thank you, Chairperson. So Honorable Kgabo is now going, according to Honorable Kgabo.
Can we please move faster? Young people.